remember, success leaves clues, right? And where it comes to some aspect of success, there's this battle between intrinsic and extrinsic. And intrinsic's usually internal, extrinsic's being more external. And two things really come to mind from studies that we've looked at on what helps people to be successful, right? So when it comes to motivation, those that have a little bit more of an internal, intrinsic motivation, so they're driven by the health changes, they're adopting the lifestyle, they're reinventing themselves as part of their plan, tend to do a little bit better than those looking for an external or an extrinsic motivation. We're looking for external praise or outcomes or results that sometimes are a little bit out of their control, because all you really can control is the inputs, the things that you do, and not necessarily the outputs. So if you're intrinsically motivated, you're focusing on the inputs and you're letting the outputs take care of themselves. You're letting the outcomes take care of themselves. And then in the same vein, when we're looking at enduring challenges, right? There's always going to be challenge where it comes to your goal. And you know, there's weight fluctuations, times that you can't really put your plan into action, et cetera, et cetera. When you're looking at intrinsic issues, intrinsic challenges, things like lack of time, self-doubt, emotional eating, the people who were successful had some sort of a structure, had some sort of a plan on how to deal with some of the things. For example, a lack of time. They knew that if they couldn't do their full workout, they had this 10-minute section of the workout that they were going to focus on. And then if you look at extrinsic challenges, things like, you know, deaths in the family, work stress, extracurricular events that are taking up their time, and divorces, and et cetera. It's like there's these life happens, the extrinsic challenges, right? Same things hold. If they had some way to make sure that they did just a little bit something, maintaining consistency in some way, they tended to do better and had better outcomes. Really, they all talked about this structure helping. So having some sort of structure, whether it be an accountability person, whether it be having a trainer come to them, or they go to the gym to a trainer, it's just some way to have structure, checking things off, having a backup plan, having some idea of what to do in each of these potential scenarios just seemed to work well for them. And it helped them to maintain their fitness and avoid relapse, really, in the end. And that's what we found from the studies, for long-term studies, both these extrinsic and intrinsic factors. It seems like intrinsic tended to win over extrinsic, but in all cases, it was this focus on maintaining some semblance of consistency, some backup plan, some regular structure habits that seem to work best. So I'm urging you to try to develop those along the way as well.